Hello everyone, welcome to another Dragon Ball Legends video in which I break down the brand new Legend Rarity being introduced into the game. But before I get into all of that amazing information, please consider liking and subscribing if you have not done so already. And it is my birthday today, so this is going to be an absolutely exciting birthday video. The new Legend Rarity will debut with Legend Super Vegito, and the rarities focused on moving forward will be Legend Rarity and Ultra. So this doesn't necessarily mean that Legends Limited characters will be completely phased out of the game. However, we will be seeing a sharp drop in their release for sure, if not completely. Legend characters also have high stats overall, just like Ultras, even higher than regular sparking characters. You also have the superior element, which deals a 75% increase to type disadvantaged characters as opposed to the 50% increase normally. They also all have action changes, which are special attacks that activate during an area change from high to low or from low to high. Really love them experimenting with these new mechanics, so this isn't just a visual change that goes on with area mode just like it has been, but they're actually incorporating that attack into battle, which I do like. You can combo these with special move and ultimate arts, and whether the legend action occurs into a low area to high or high to low depends on the character, so check their details. Super Vegito, for example, is a high to low action change. Legend characters also have unique ink brush style animations for some of their moves during battle. They feature different illustrations, 3 of them, depending on their limit break level. First copy you pull is going to be level 1 plus star, or 2 copies because they drop at 2000 Z power just like Ultras, and the full 5 copies or 7 plus stars is going to be that third artwork right there. Feature 4, legendary finish animations. They feature legendary finishes just like Legends Limited characters. Of course, use the specific arts to finish off the enemy in order to enjoy these special finishers. Introducing the summon with Super Vegito along with side sparking Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, and Vegeta from the Resurrection of F arc. Legend Rising, Sublime Power of Vegito Beyond Ultimate. Legend characters have 2000 Z power and their drop rates increase at step 2, although they have a base drop rate of 0.5%, which is debut Legends Limited character rates. And they will also have rerun banners as well, because they mentioned that on their first release, just like Ultras, they will have pity. Although this is definitely a better combination of what Legends Limited and Ultra character pity. The Legends Limited pity type, although better, and the Ultra pity, but better. So we have a 500 pulls guaranteed if you do not have the character already, although you could technically argue that, you could still get the Legends Limited character pity even if you pull the character. No, I don't think I've heard anyone actually like the Legends Limited pity. I never do. I've never used it. Once. I need to pause the music for a second to explain that to you. I have never used Legends Limited pity once. Not once. Not one time. I save up the 40,000, believe me. I just pull the character and move on. I genuinely never once. Never have I ever used the Legends Limited pity. So do not come at me being like, the Legends Limited pity is so good. Like, no, it is not. It's super bad. No. No, 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 no. We are not making that argument. We are not making that argument for sure. And it's guaranteed, you're guaranteed to play it as well. So you can't be like just, oh my gosh, I'm gonna like do summons and like I'm just gonna like ignore the pity. Like you can't ignore the pity. I do like that. I do like that you can't ignore the pity as well. And for me to deals, please check the drop list once the summon begins. We will, going forward, we will create a battle environment with a variety of possible strategies using legends and ultra rarities. Please note that existing Legends Limited characters will not be made legends. So that means we are not just transferring, we are not replacing Legends Limited Rarity with the Legends Rarity to differentiate themselves from Legends Limited. So I imagine this is going to be the wave going forward, and I actually like it. I've heard some reactions like, oh my gosh, why are they phasing out? Why are they trying to phase out Legends Limited? I think it's very, very good that they are moving forward to this just genuinely superior rarity. I mean, you heard them right. 2,000 drops. 2,000 drops. 2,000. Like, we had only twice in this game. Legends Festival, I believe it was Festival 2021 for Dragon Ball Legends, that they introduced the 3X. The 3X for Goku and Vegeta along with Future Trunks. And then for the 7th anniversary, they brought that back. But this is just better than that. This is better, much better. We've had our Legends Limited, which have double drops for the Legends Limited Z Power on their release, and then they go ahead and have a second version with normal drops. So half the time it's on, half the time it's off. Same thing with even the 1800 Z Power. That was only for a limited time. And then it went back to going ahead and having it down to just going ahead and being double Z Power after a limited time. This is just superior. Like, I don't think I can explain right now how this is just superior. This is Dokkan. This is literally just Dokkan, right? This is literally the Dokkan way to pull these characters. You literally finish the character in 5 copies like Dokkan. You also don't have the hidden potential system, aka Soul Boost anymore as well, which is very, very good. I have a whole thing about that. That's for another day. Dokkan I will talk about soon, so I'm not even going to specifically mention them because I will have time. To talk about them as well. The Legends Rising and Ultra Rising will be banners moving forward. Of course, Ultras still have their slew of, issues. Legends Limited characters didn't have as much issues. That's why they're just the top rarity, even over Ultras sometimes, because of just how they are. Legends characters look like they're just going to be straight up the top rarity. Like, just the superior rarity for free-to-plays, for whales, just all these types of people are just going to love the superior Legends rarity. I think the superior element is going to push typing more. It's going to push the typing mechanic more. I do feel like it matters sometimes, but not really. I don't think the typing rarity matters as much as they're wanting it to. I don't think element factors are making as much of a difference as they want it to, especially with all of the nullification of element factors running around the game. I just don't think it's making as much of a change as they really are wanting it to. Of course, there's going to be a survey as well. So for the World Championships, that's good. Of course, maintenance notice. And I will have to mention, no Legends info! No Legends info, it looks like. They're just straight up not, they're foregoing the Legends information. This campaign, starting off with Ultra Buhan. Ultra Buhan going into a Super Vegito, that's how you do it. That is how you do it. Although this does mean, right, we should be going ahead and getting this going away. This will be a while for Legends limited characters to really come back, huh? Because I assume they're just going to push out all these legend characters. Now they can go ahead and read. They have a blank slate as well, so they can go ahead and. I feel like them redoing, like Purple Super Vegito, I feel like is very, very good. I feel like his kit was something that wasn't really expanded. Let me change that to the manga illustration right quick. Five. But this was cool. I liked this kit. I liked this kit for sure. But I feel like it wasn't capitalized on enough. I feel like it wasn't really enough for that, for sure. So I feel like him having this, but just revamped, I feel like it is. Because this guy came out during the first anniversary. His animations have aged. Unfortunately, even though they're very nostalgic, some of these characters are fine. Like, I never would see the day where I'd see, like, oh, their animation's, like, hard aged. Or their model has hard aged. It has hard aged. It has, for sure. Oh, yes. Very, very much so. Very, very much so, of course. And the fact that we are getting them having reruns is going to be good as well, because what is their drop chance for reruns? Also 0.5. Legends Limited characters have a drop rate of 0.5 on their first run, but then on their second run, they have a drop rate of, 0.25. And then maybe they'll have a superior drop rate somewhere else, but no, yeah. We'll see what this banner features as well. I don't know if we'll have a supporter. I don't know what we're doing about supporters, because supporters are only dropping. They're not dropping on Ultra banners. And if they don't drop on Legend banners, though, it's like, where are we going to get more? I feel like that does confirm that we will be getting more Legends Limited banners, just because, support, like, hello, supporters. I know supporters aren't very popular with the community for sure, but it's like, where are support? Like, supporters aren't going to be deleted. We're going to have supporters. We are going to have supporters. Just like we're still going to have hero characters in the banner and extreme characters in the banner, even though both rarities have long aged out. And I have literally almost got every single extreme, and I have every single old hero character, who I almost slipped up there, at 14 stars. So that is just something to consider. That is just something to genuinely consider. I think this is one of the most healthy changes. Look at that. Legend is going to be that rarity right there. Coincidence that they structured it like this? I don't think so. I genuinely think this was on purpose. They've been planning this for a while. I want to let you know this. I want people to understand these are things that are planned. These are things that are planned out. That's amazing. That is genuinely super, super amazing, of course. Oh my goodness gracious. And hold on. Dragon Ball 7. How many rarities do we have? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Supporter 6. And the new Legend rarity LRs 7. For the Dragon Balls. Yeah! 7 rarities in this game, I think, is a nice number to have on. Of course, I like the number 6. It's a good even number for sure. But I think 7 is going to be where we want our rarities to be. And I don't expect another rarity for quite a while. I do like how they structured it, though. Another premium rarity and another more so filler rarity, or like bottom tier rarity. So we have more of a very easily obtainable rarity, and we have another premium rarity. I think this is genuinely going to make the game. They're literally tackling the biggest problem with the game, that being
the summon system, because the summon system is one of, if not the least nice summon systems I've seen. So, them actually tackling that, them actually saying, no, we are genuinely going to update this issue and make these new Rarity is genuinely super good for the game, genuinely healthy for the game. Also, that main story, the end of book 8, end of book 5, part 18, the ending of that was crazy. Spoiler alert ahead, but they finally took down Zaha. So, seeing that is amazing. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yup. Yeah. Shallot Giblet. And Fusion World is giving shadow buffs in set 9, their 2nd anniversary, so look forward to that, because Legends is everywhere. Legends is doing crazy stuff in their own game. They're doing crazy stuff in the other games that they collaborated with as well, because they have Shallot in Sparking Zero. And we have Shallot and Giblet in Fusion World. I will say Shallot is it's a sleeper deck, but it's kind of just okay. Giblet is still top tier. Giblet is insane. Giblet is he is most definitely tier 1, especially after with these shadow buffs. Man, I see people still winning tournaments with Giblet. I still see people winning with that deck. It's so fun, bro. My favorite, my Pookie deck is getting, oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. You know what? Oh my goodness gracious. I need to look at that, because the prices for that are actually not too bad. Oh, the prices for that are really not too bad. Hold on. I might want to AA this for sure. I might want to AA this. I want to bling this deck out. I do. I might consider that for my birthday. Oh, that's going to be so tough. I'm not going to lie, that's going to be tough. I bet. With that being said, though, that is the end of this video. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed. We aren't getting a Legends information. We are not. Actually, that shocked me, too. I was like, wait, hold on. I need more info. Wait a minute. And then they just did a newsletter. This is very, very good to start the 8th year off with as a new feature. Because realize, right? Realize. If you haven't noticed yet, we got our first Legends limited character of the new year. Absolutely insane. The first Ultra character of the new year. Absolutely nasty. We've been wanting him for a long time. Then we just get it's bumping up. Things are going up in scale. And then we have Legend. We have Legends Limited, Ultra, then LRs. Yes, I'll be calling them LRs. I can call them Legend. I'm not gonna not call them Legend. I can call them Legend. But I think it's just gonna be you'll hear me call them LRs more than Legend. Let's just say that. Let's just put it that way, right? Let's just put it that way. Let's just put it that way, chat. Let's just put it that way. But with that all out of the way, this is absolutely amazing. Should you summon, huh? What? Wait, that's almost disrespectful that you would ask. That's straight up disrespectful that you would ask. Of course, summon. Vegeta was great. I do think it's nice that they're actually considering, because I've heard slander about, oh my gosh, they can't balance the game. The new design philosophy is blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, no, genuinely no. You are attributing power cliffing to design. Yes, power cliffing can be annoying. But yes, they can have a healthy meta. They can power cliff. They power cliffed in the 7th anniversary and made a completely, entirely new meta That's actually pretty healthy. I'm just gonna say it out loud. I'm just gonna say the quiet part out loud. It's actually pretty healthy. It is. It's genuinely pretty healthy. And this is going to make the meta even healthier. Even healthier for free-to-plays. It's actually going to be really, really nice. Genuinely super awesome. Genuinely so nice. I do expect Legends Limited characters to still release. They didn't say, oh, we're not going to drop any more LFs, especially because, I mean, we only had supporters for, like, what is it now, like half a year? I don't expect them to drop no more supporters either. I do expect them to keep dropping those supporter characters. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But with that all out of the way, hopefully y'all enjoyed this fantastic breakdown video. I know I did. We are just absolutely blowing it out of the water. I just don't know why. I genuinely don't know why there's even any doubt on Legends. Because Legends is one of those games that's like, doubting it is a losing game, right? Doubting what happens with this game is just genuinely a losing battle, right? It is just genuinely a losing battle. It just is. It just genuinely is a losing battle, for sure. All right. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to me. All right, there we go. I made my birthday wish as well. Bye.